Alright, hey guys, today is Thursday, May 7th. I started super late today, and actually, this is a voiceover because I don't know. I pressed record, and for some reason, it didn't take my voice, but whatever. So it's 9:24 a.m., and I'm just getting to the charts to start to mark out everything. So from the start, we're going to, we're doing the M&Q. M&Q for today, 6 contracts. So we're starting off just going over to the daily time frame. We're still in a bullish trend. It's been like this for the past couple of days now. So we see yesterday's previous low is still intact, and that's also the previous day's high. So we left that there, and then yesterday's high you see was already taken out by this morning's candle. So we drop straight down to the 1 hour time frame, removing some of the old entries we had marked for the day prior. So as you can see, there's a bunch of bullish fair value gaps. And I'm just going through now and marking out the previous session highs and lows. There we see a new London low. The London high you see was already taken out by the New York session, but then you see we formed a New York low yesterday, so we marked that out. Then you can also see there that we have an Asia low from this morning, so that got marked out. And then you also see we have our London session low and a London session high that we can mark as key levels on the chart. And you can see that London session high is also basically yesterday's New York high. So those two kind of go along the same. And just looking through, none of the other session lows or highs from other days have been taken out. So dropping down to the 5 minute mark, because we kind of started this so late, we're just jumping in and marking out our potential entries, as well as looking to see if we see any key levels that can be marked out. We didn't see any, so we're just going to start marking out potential entries that we can make for today. So I finally see one bearish fair value gap. We haven't seen one of those in a while, but there's also a few bullish ones. So for the bullish fair value gaps, we'll be looking to take shorts, and for the bearish fair value gap, we will be looking to take longs. So if you remember yesterday, a lot of the bullish fair value gaps were really close to each other. We weren't able to get the full 30-point take profit to set them as potential entries, but today they were pretty far from one another. So that gave us a few entries that we could potentially take. I didn't even mark all of them out because there were so many. And then, so that was for the bullish fair value gaps. As far as the bearish fair value gaps go, there was only one. And you can see it targeted right there at that key level. So that's definitely one to look out for. So yeah, we have our potential entries marked out. We have 4 shorts and 1 long that we can potentially take, as well as, when the market opens, we'll look to see if any new fair value gaps are formed that we can set entries off of. So the time was then 9:28, 2 minutes until market open. So we're just going back, looking at some of the other time frames to see if we can see any key levels there to be marked out. So we went to the 4-hour time frame. Now we're dropped down to the 30-minute time frame. And it seems like any potential key levels, we had already marked them out. That was an old entry we had marked from yesterday, just removed that. But all in all, there were no additional key levels, so I think we're good at where we are. So back to the 5-minute time frame, we're just gonna hang out here and wait until market opens and that first 5-minute candle closes, to just keep looking and see if the candle gets near any of our entries so we can enter into a trade. Okay, so this candle just inversed this bullish fair value gap, so we entered in for a short. I'm gonna let it play out and see what happens. Okay, so it looks like we took profit on that. That was super close. That was like a good trade, and it's only 9:48. That's great. I'm done with the day. I want it to be finished pretty today anyway. So our new account balance is $51,118. Woohoo! I finally broke the $51,000 mark. I've been hovering under it for so long now. So in that trade, we made $348.60. All right. So super excited. I'm getting closer. Remember, we're targeting 2,500 to pass our evaluation stage. So still have a ways to go, but we're getting there. All right. So again, I'm done for today because you know I usually finish at 11 anyway. So cool. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.